Bottom of the hour. Thank you for staying tuned to The Real Story. Donald Trump's campaign manager charged with simple battery today. So here's the video from the ground released after the incident first happened. You can see the red arrow there. Video showing Corey Lewandowski and Michelle Fields right near each other, but not painting a clear picture of what exactly happened. Well, then, new video released today from Jupiter, Florida police, giving us a clearer view of the moment where Lewandowski and Fields come into contact, as you can see on your screen there. Donald Trump sticking by his manager, tweeting today, "Why aren't people looking at this reporter's earliest statement as to what happened? That is before she found out the episode was on tape." Well, now Michelle Fields responding on Twitter saying, "Because my story never changed. Seriously, just stop lying." Joining me now, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, senior advisor for Donald Trump's campaign. Sarah, great to have you back on The Real Story. We want to be fair and balanced, so obviously we want to hear from the Trump campaign. Is Donald Trump going to fire Corey Lewandowski?
Absolutely not, and I don't think he should. I mean, I've watched the video myself. And frankly, I encourage people to watch it from beginning to end and see for themselves that nothing happened here. I mean, Gretchen, you've been a part of countless media scrums, spin room events, and it's intense. I mean, there's constantly, I can't tell you the number of times I've been pushed, I've been shoved, I've been elbowed. I've been hit in the face with a camera. But,
yeah, me too. But I've been doing this 25 years. I've never walked away with bruises, and we can show the bruises here again. So how do we account for these bruises on Michelle Fields' arm?
Look, there's nothing here that took place that's out of the ordinary on the daily life on a presidential campaign. I've been on many presidential campaigns. Again, I've stood in that circle. I've been hit. Here's the thing that I think is scary and sad is if this is the new standard, if this is the new norm, then I think reporters need to be very well aware of that because they're usually throwing elbows and pushing and kicking.
Wait a minute. Now you're saying that this will be the new norm, that we'll have campaign managers charged with simple battery? I mean, I want you to look at...
No. Okay. I'm saying from the other side. I'm sorry. I may not have been clear. I'm saying the new standard that reporters may be the ones getting charged with battery because of the pushing, the shoving in a media scrum. Again, Gretchen, you've been a part of these. You've seen it. My guess is you've been pushed and shoved many times yourself.
I've never gotten bruises like that, nor did I ever feel like I had to, that I can recall, file simple battery charges. I want you to look at a tweet from Corey Lewandowski right after this alleged incident happened. "You are totally delusional." Speaking about Michelle Fields, "I never touched you. As a matter of fact, I have never even met you." Would you agree, Sarah, that he actually touched her that night?
Look, it looks to me like they may have brushed past each other. And again, I can't tell you the number of times being in that situation where I've walked past where a reporter has pushed me, bumped me, and I've been trying to catch up and clear the path of the candidate I'm with or working for, and never even met eyes with that individual because it's so intense. You're moving quickly.
Okay.
And again, I've watched the video. I encourage other people to do it and see for themselves that nothing happened here.
What about on March 19th when Lewandowski, I think this was in Tucson, Arizona, he grabbed a protester's collar. Here's that video right there. What do you make of that?
You know, to me it looked like the protester was grabbing the woman in front of him, which is far more aggressive. And, you know, the matter at hand, again, I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary in an intense situation on a presidential campaign where you have this kind of back and forth. I think it's unfortunate.
Wouldn't this be security, though, that would be doing this? Let's say that things do get out of hand, not an actual campaign manager for a presidential candidate. And also, are the police lying about this incident, too?
You know, I haven't seen the specifics of the police statement about...
Well, I'll read it to you. It says on March 12th, 2016, I, the police officer, obtained video footage from Trump security at Trump National in Jupiter. I specifically obtained video from the ballroom the night and time in question. The video parallels what Fields has told me in that Trump was walking towards the exit of the ballroom taking questions and signing autographs. Lewandowski then grabbed Fields' left arm with his right hand, causing her to turn and step back. This is the police officer, Sarah. Is he lying?
Look, I think you should watch the video for yourself. I've watched it. I don't see anything that indicates that there was an intentional moment here. Anything out of the ordinary of a campaign staff are trying to catch up with their candidate and clear the path of the candidate. And I think it's unfortunate. I know for a fact that no one, including Donald Trump himself, condones physical contact with reporters. But I do think that this is nothing happened. I encourage everybody to go out and watch this video and see for themselves. I mean, I've sat with multiple people.
Final question. Yeah. Ted Cruz has alleged today, as John Kasich's campaign spokesperson as well, that abusive culture comes from the top. And in this case, I guess they're talking about your candidate.
You know, I think it's sad that the other candidates are jumping on this bandwagon. I think what really is happening here is that they are incapable of beating Donald Trump. They've tried. They've spent $67 million in attack ads against him, and they can't beat him. And so now they're going after his staff. This is about money and power, and they continue to lose.
They're not going after his staff. The police are charging a member of his staff, not the candidates.
Yeah, and innocent until proven guilty.
Totally.
And I think anybody that watches that video will think that Corey is completely innocent in this process.
Okay. Sarah Sanders, great to have you back on The Real Story. Thanks much.
You bet.